You get a BushCampingTools here. This is Kizlyar Supreme's Maximus knife. It's in D2 or OS 8. It's a really nice knife. You've got a fuller along here, a blood groove, nice thumb jimping here, which is quite good. You've got a narrowed section here on this kind of drop point. Bit of a swedge there, a false edge to aid blade penetration. And the blade is slightly, you can see, it's ever so slightly recurved just in here, concave in there. And that aids a bit there in cutting. It's full tang construction. The only metal missing in the handle is where these aircraft alloy rivets go through. And this is a G10 handle on here. It's 3D machined. It's really grippy. It's quite good. It's a really good grip. Anyway, let's have a look at this knife in action. Okay, the Maximus is a pretty good all-round camp knife and hunting knife. I've used a similar designed knife from Puma a long time ago, and it was an excellent knife I found on 3-4 day hunting trips where you needed to only really take one knife with you because you were a long way from a vehicle, and you can use that same knife for not only dressing out game but use it for preparing things around the campsite. And I think the Maximus is an excellent knife for that purpose. With a 4mm thick spine, the Maximus has a really good beefy feel about it, and it can easily handle lightweight to medium tasks around the campsite. You know, as I've said many times, you need to be able to prepare food out in the wilds, and if you can't use a knife to do that, then the knife's pretty useless. Now in this case, the Maximus is far from that. It's a very useful knife. Cutting up hard meats, it does the job very, very well. It doesn't make a mess of things. Even though it's not a stainless steel blade as well, D2 not being a stainless steel grade, it didn't suffer from any signs of corrosion whatsoever after cutting up some lemons, which are quite acidic. Of course, I did wipe the blade down after use. But because it's a hollow ground blade, it cuts very, very well. At no time did I want to put on a glove because the handle was too uncomfortable or anything like that. The handle is very, very comfortable. And I think it's really important not to have to wear gloves to handle a knife. If you have to wear a glove specifically to handle a knife, then either the handle is not grippy enough or it's too uncomfortable. Now, this is not the case with the Maximus. It's a really comfortable handle. Of course, it handles tasks using greenwood very, very easily. But where this knife really excels is actually cutting meat. Just the simple blade design, the balance of the whole knife, it's very, very easy to cut up meat with. Yeah, right, this is the tactical carry system, the sheath for the Maximus. Now, a lot of manufacturers come undone when they make their sheaths. I've got to say Kizlyar Supreme is absolutely not one of these manufacturers. This sheath is absolutely excellent. So let's have a look why it's so excellent. Okay, well, first of all, it's a very safe carry system. we've got a clasp up here, but the knife cannot come out of the system here until you take your thumb and part it here like that. Okay, and that's a quick release system in there, and that's very secure in there. And this is a glass fiber reinforced nylon insert in here. It can be removed by taking out these 2 bolts here and here if you have to remove that for cleaning. It's a fully MOLLE compatible sheath here on the front for an accessory, some accessory pouches also made by Kizlyar Supreme, and another MOLLE set of loops here. Now it's a really generous belt loop carry system here too. Stick your belt in there. You've got these fasteners here as well too. It's completely MOLLE compatible. These Velcro fasteners, and they're press start activated there, the both of them, like that. Okay, now the other thing about this scabbard is, I'll just do this back up here again, is that you've got this area out here where these little holes are, rivet holes, and this here, the scabbard actually comes with about 1.5 meters of accessory cord here on the scabbard, so that's great. You can either you know, leave this cord, this is quite strong cord, or you could stick your own paracord in here if you want. Yeah, so it's a very, very secure scabbard. It's very strong, very sturdy. It's camo green, as you can see here, olive green drab, with kind of a digital pattern on there like that. And as I said, it's strong insert. Let's have a look at that again. So we just part it here like this with the thumb, and the knife comes out. It's as simple as that, and put it back in there like that, and clicks in. It's very secure. So when I'm on the move, I would use the extra toggle on here to secure it like this if I'm on the move. But if I'm working around the camp and I want to keep taking the knife in and out, I take that toggle off, and it's really easy to do it like this. You can also easily put the knife in the opposite direction if you're left-handed. And with saying that, here, just let me remove the knife so I can show you. I'll just put the knife down here for a second. This here, this loop is also attached in here by Velcro, right? So that's easy to swap this around and twist that around. It's just in there Velcroed in. Now it's set up for a right-hander, which I am, so I'm just going to leave that like that. But there you are. That's it there. Let's do that again. Good secure lock up there. That's it. And that will not come undone accidentally. Absolutely. Look at that. Fantastic. So great stuff. So Kizlyar Supreme have really had a good think about the design of this carry system, and it's absolutely great. I can certainly say that. I've been carrying it around now for about just over 2 weeks in the field, and it's very, very, very nice indeed to use, and it's very functional and practical. Right. Yeah, okay, so this is in summary of the Kizlyar Supreme's Maximus knife, and the Maximus comes in either D2, this is D2, this one, or OS 8. It's now being used out in the field for a couple of weeks, just a bit over a couple of weeks. You've seen some footage there already. This is what the blade looks like. I haven't really touched that blade. I've just wiped it down after cutting up meat, fresh meat, salted meats, lemons, tomatoes, all sorts of things during some camping. The handle's in great condition. It's G10, as I said earlier on. Very, very grippy, very nice. It's a comfortable knife to use. It's not a chopper. This knife is a cutter. You can do some lightweight chopping with it, but it's primarily a cutter. It's got a hollow ground blade here, so it's very good at cutting, and that's what it's designed for. Knives like this are very good for cutting, and I would recommend this knife for medium game, dressing out medium game, and also toss around the campsite. So there you go, Kizlyar Supreme's Maximus, a great knife. Thanks for watching.